Bibliofools.
Welcome to Bibliofools, where we read books specifically so you don't have to. My name is Evan Cannell, and I am a prosperous prince pandering to pansies while penetrating the protruding presence of the pestilence that pesters all the pretty people. Alliteration! I am joined by Kyle Dungy. Kyle, where do you live?
I live in Utah.
Where? What's your address?
It's Dorchester Avenue.
Which number Dorchester Avenue?
I don't remember.
All right, what's your first pet? What's the name of your first pet?
Poopy pee-pee.
Wonderful. I'm also joined by Mikhail Rowe. What are your thoughts on Tylenol and vaccines?
That was some crazy news today. I don't know if everybody heard about
Nope,
it. I think
we're not talking about it. We are
Shut
not
that down.
topical. We are for learning. And this book is like 140 years old, so who cares? This week's book is The Masque of the Red Death by Edgar Allan Poe, because guess why? It's Halloween.
Yeah, it's spooky month. It's October.
Yeah, getting
So
into
we're-
spooky season.
We're getting spooky dooky, dropping your poopies.
Yeah, you're welcome, listeners who no one requested this, but we chose. We're doing spooky books this month because October.
Yeah.
October.
Ooh, the 10th month of the year.
The 10th month of the year.
Oh, 10.
The
Is 10
leaves
and-
are falling. The leaves are falling. Oh, by
Ooh.
golly, and it's getting cold. I love October
It's
so much.
kind of chilly, but not too chilly. You can wear a nice light jacket. Oh,
Finally, sweater weather. Finally.
I can't wear sweaters.
Why?
I
You
get
have the
too,
body for it.
I get too hot. I have the body for it. Thank you, Kyle. That meant
You
a lot.
do.
Can you hear my fan?
No,
No.
can't hear your fan.
Is one of our fans at your house? Are they there willingly?
A
Well,
fan?
yes. Can you hear my fans? Shout out to
Say
our
it.
fans, G and Tiffany.
Our two fans.
Two fans.
We have two whole fans. Both of them people.
Incredible.
Two human fans. What were we talking about?
We were talking about October. The first,
Okay, what's our, since it's the beginning of the month and we
It's
can come
only
back
right.
to this at the end of the month, what is our bets? Like who do we think, what's the most popular costume of the year? I feel like last year the Barbie year? No. What was last year's most popular? I don't even remember.
There was a lot of Ray Gun, the breakdancer, last year. I saw a lot of
Yeah,
those.
Ray Gun was the
Hell yeah.
Okay, what's the popular costume going to be this year?
I'm going to Superman because
Okay.
I like Superman a lot. I've always liked Superman, and that required me to buy a sweater. And that's all it is. It's just a sweater.
Not going full suit.
No, I did that in 6th grade. I don't think I can do that again.
Nice. Sorry.
I just can't dream like that anymore.
Oh.
Those dreams are for children.
Those dreams are for
No,
children.
those dreams are for everyone. You
I
should
dream
have
of a
those
cozy
dreams.
sweater and the power of flight.
Ah, yes. My dream is the power of kindness.
Well, you can have it. You just need to choose to have it.
Well, then it's not going to happen.
Well,
I keep
Well, when you put it on
perpetually
me, yeah.
not
What-
making that choice. Well, we're starting October with the king of horror. Probably he's like the inventor of horror, right? Edgar Allan Poe.
I think God is the inventor of horror.
It's an interesting take,
If
Mikhail.
you've read the Old Testament, that's pretty. He was like, "What if the ocean came after you, and you had to hang out with an old man who likes his daughters?" That's the
Yeah.
original horror.
That's right. The man who wrote the bubonic plague into history.
Yeah.
Shout out God.
Yeah, shout
Well,
out God, the OG
Guys,
horror
guys,
director, writer.
I can't have this. Not on this podcast.
What? He
God.
is. The Old Testament's terrifying. Okay, whoever wrote it is terrifying.
Lots of people wrote it. Lots of terrifying people wrote it.
Yeah, Genesis, weirdo, dumb name.
Cool band though.
Very cool
band.
band.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Gave
true.
us Phil
Mayday.
Collins.
Yeah.
Live forever, amen. Well, Kyle, you chose The Masque of the Red Death by Mr. Poe. Why?
Yeah, I don't like spooky books. I did in high school. I liked them a lot. I just it was easy for me. I just pulled out my Edgar Allan Poe collection that I've had since high school, and I really liked him in high school because I was deep as fuh, broody as fuh. I'm
I
surprised
would
you guys
argue
hung
that
out
you
with me.
still are that. I think
Quite
you are
deep.
still pretty deep and broody.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Poe, but some of the books you guys have suggested are terrifying. Like you guys are like, let's read books about demons and scary shit. I'm like, how about we just read Poe? That doesn't matter. We'll talk about that when we read these books. But I chose it because it's very applicable to me, and I hadn't read this one before, or at least I didn't remember it. And it's short. It's too short. But I'm a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe, and I thought this one was scary, but in a way that was very scary to me in particular, especially given the week I've had. I think so. That's why I chose
Oh
it.
yeah, that's
Because you get
fair.
scared when you get sick.
Yeah, we were both sick this week.
Yeah, I have some rational and a lot of irrational fears of sickness and death and my response to that. It hasn't always been this way.
Well, Kyle, wonderful. Great way to kick off October. We are in 1842. This is when this was published during recurring cholera outbreaks. So the story feels historical and it belongs in its time, but it also feels uncomfortably modern at the same time because of all the plagues.
Yeah, very uncomfortable. We're heading into flu season, which makes it a bit more uncomfortable.
And
It's
we're
exactly
good
like
though,
this book.
because we already
which
we
is
already got our flus, so we're good, right?
which is
Right?
yeah.
Right? That's how
Oh,
it
Right.
there's
works?
there's more to get, McKylan. Don't you worry. I think
Well, a
I
plague. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I think the real reason I chose this book is because I'm having to accept sickness because my son is now in daycare. The reality is he's gonna get
Ah.
sick all the time, and
You're
I'm
gonna be
gonna be
sick all
sick
the
all the
time.
time, and I'm immunocompromised, so I'm gonna be sick twice as long as everyone else all the time, but I'm gonna be okay. And that's why I chose this book.
Yeah, that's a
Amazing.
good reason.
Although, Kyle, I hate to break it to you, nobody's okay at the end of this book. Everybody
Yeah.
gets sick and dies.
This
This
is
is
if
this
you have
is
anxiety about sickness, this is like that in because it doesn't even have anything you can hold on to. It's just like this place
And
is
then
spooky,
they
and then
die.
a spooky guy comes and he kills everyone.
But
And
isn't that
it's
the fun thing about, like, anxiety and OCD and mental health is it doesn't have to make any sense? Because to me, I'm like,
Yes.
it rarely does.
like, it's in my head or the person's head, it makes sense, but, like, to everyone else, it's like, "What the hell are you talking about? That's bizarre."
On
Oh,
that, we agree. Well,
the
we
amount of
are.
times that I have do you guys do this where you're like you'll have a spin out and you're having arguments in your head and then you can't tell if you're just hungry or if the argument is valid and like you should actually do something about it? And it's like you're like, this person pissed me off. I need to do something about it. Wait, am I hungry? Maybe I'm just hungry. And then you eat something and then it's still there, but then as you eat, it slowly goes away, and you're just like, I don't understand what just happens.
Yeah, it's like that, which
Yeah,
is frustrating.
is that
We
the?
are. I'm trying. I keep trying to find the segue.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It
we.
also reminds me of COVID. You remember COVID? That
You
was a
remember? You
plague.
guys remember that? That was crazy. We
That
were
was
all
weird.
trapped inside a place. Well,
Everything just stopped and then
similarly,
just kind of slowly started back up for no reason.
yeah, we shouldn't have started it back up. I was having a good time
Yeah,
in
I
my
enjoyed that.
house.
Take all the money. I just, yeah, fuck
Man, I
it.
was living in the shittiest basement apartment you've ever seen in your life, and I was just hunkered down playing Zelda. So, yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
It was
Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah.
Other
it
It
made
than
me
the
was
realize
fear
that
that,
for.
I
like
could,
yeah.
I could be if I got put in prison. Other than like the violence and the other people around me, if it was like a comfy bed and a TV with like an Apple TV, I'd be pretty okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think prisons have that, though. Do they have can you watch TV in prison?
It
Probably.
depends on whether or not you're in Scandinavia, but we're not in Scandinavia. We
So no.
are in colonial America, right? This is
Yeah,
where
it
Poe
always
was.
feels like Victorian when I read Poe.
I think it was
But it's
Victorian.
Baltimore.
Yeah, but it's Baltimore.
That's where that's where he was. I don't think that's
it's
where this castle
the
was.
setting of The Wire.
No.
I don't think so. But we should
No.
make it modern as we go.
No, but you're right. This book this book is not set in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
But every time I read
We
a
don't know
story
that. He's from Baltimore. It could be set
There's
in
a
Baltimore. They
castle.
used to have castles in America.
how many princes do
And
you know?
Princess?
I don't know. He could be a foreign guy who came here because he's like, I could probably get my nut. I could
That's a
probably make so
stretch.
much money.
It was probably the man from Minnesota, the Prince himself.
It was Prince himself. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
This is a horror movie version of Prince's life.
My
Prince-
God, trap me in a palace with the coolest man who ever lived. I
Honestly,
won't complain.
This is weird, and maybe we would have to cut it. But I feel like if you thought about it, this could be Prince's final day.
This is how it was.
Because it was a drug overdose, and he lives in this big crazy house.
Wait, is Prince from Minnesota?
Dude, he's like the king
Yeah.
of Minnesota. Well, he was the
The
prince
ma-
of Minnesota.
I didn't know that. All I know is he's the one guy who didn't let Weird Al parody his stuff, and that makes me think, oh man,
No, good call.
puts you in
No,
a
Keep your,
weird
keep your
light.
stuff awesome.
Yeah.
Chocolate Rain, so good. I love chocolate
rain. I don't think that was Prince.
Are you sure
Well,
this is the Prince?
He has a Purple Rain song.
Guys,
They're
I want to
completely
talk about this book so fucking
We're
bad right now.
talking
I
about
just
it. We're
want to
talking
talk
about-
about it.
Okay.
I've said a plague in my head like 17 times.
You have, and we keep stopping you.
Okay, I'm
So,
sorry.
We have 7 bullets, so what we've done is we've just adjusted the banter. So it's like Parkinson's law or whatever.
Just filling the space.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a real
Well,
thing? Doesn't matter.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. I can't be curious about everything if we need
Well,
to
now
get
I
to
have
the
to
book.
tell you, it's like work fills the time that you give it. A task will fill the time that you give it. It's Parkinson's law.
Just like pee will fill this bottle if I let it.
Yeah, but it's like water. You know,
Precisely.
it fills up the shape of the thing that it's in. So if you give it a certain shape, meaning time, then it will fill it to be full.
We should get high and do this podcast because I feel like it would sound exactly the same.
Oh my God, it would sound like this.
Well, a plague
pretty
dubbed
good.
the Red Death ravages the country. A wealthy prince locks himself and his cohorts in a castle where a mysterious figure appears and wreaks havoc. That's the book in a nutshell.
That's the book in a nutshell. We're not even at the, here
We're
we
in
go.
a kingdom. We're in a kingdom of some kind, and there's
it's
a
like
plague.
It's not like a castle.
It is a castle.
It's a palace.
Palace.
Those are different things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's the difference? I
A
agree with
palace
you.
is something that Aladdin lives in, and a castle is something Cinderella lives in.
Correct. No
So
further
it's
explanation.
all
Bullet point
geogra-
1.
It's all geographical.
Yep.
Okay, we're in a different setting now. It's fine. I'm
So
adjusting.
We're in a palace.
Victims.
No, we're in a palace. We're in a callous. A
A callous palace. It's callous because he's built it up so you can't get in. So it's a callous
Would you
palace.
say we're in the penthouse of the kingdom?
the callous
Yeah,
palace?
it's the best place to be. There is a plague, and it's called the Red Death, and this is a fictional plague. But what it does to you is you have sharp pains, dizziness, and bleeding from your pores. So you die within half an hour. It's a pretty fast. I mean, as plagues go, I'm like, all right.
See,
You
and
died.
that's when I heard that, I'm like, BFD. Like,
Yeah, 30 minutes is nice. That's
I
a
was
good
throwing
time.
up for 30 minutes the other day.
Yeah.
Like, I could do that shit, and then you're dead. Easy
Done.
peasy.
Here's what I don't want. I don't want to be sick for a day or two and then die. Because I feel like a day or two, you just have to go through the constant up and down of like, maybe I'll get better. Oh, it's like going away. I want it. 30 minutes, you're just like, oh, this is bad. You hit the peak
Yeah.
and you're gone.
But it also seems like so painful. Like, really bad. Just bleeding from your pores.
Yeah, something's going wrong. But it makes you all red because you're bleeding, you're sweating blood. So you get scarlet stains on your clothes and body and mouth, and then people know you have it because that's why it's called the Red Death.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
pretty vague because I'd imagine plagues were pretty vague even in 1842, just because medical science hadn't come so far. So there's a lot of guesswork.
There's
it
like,
makes it very
oh
scary.
no. I don't know. Put a crow mask on. Fuck.
Yeah, seriously, there's a lot of is he just coughing up normal cough blood as we do in this time, or is it the plague? I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
to
it's
do
like,
with this.
is his wife? His wife is probably doing something wrong, and it's cursed him. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Get his wife in here.
That's
What are you
right.
doing?
He's like, I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it was her or my mistress. And it was like, we'll kill one of them. Don't worry, sir. We're doctors.
Yeah.
We're doctors.
Exactly. Well, it's interesting though because like the blood as like the mark of death, how they knew somebody was like a goner because Edgar Allan Poe watched like every person he knew die of consumption, and it was that way where it's like they cough and then the handkerchief comes away and there's blood and he's like, okay, I have to now watch this person die slowly over the next 3 years. So it's like it is applicable to his experience, which is haunting.
It is.
Very.
Help me better understand consumption.
It's tuberculosis.
So just okay, TB. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
in any old timey movie you watch when somebody's talking. There's like, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they look and they see it, and then they're just like, oh, and they're like, something wrong. It's
And
like,
they hide it.
no.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
like that.
It's
If you
every.
Why
play-
is that a trope? Is that I
It's
can't
in like
name a
50.
movie.
I can't name a single. Les Mis.
It's in-
it
it's in
happens in
Red-
Les
Yeah,
Mis.
Yeah.
okay.
It's in Red Dead Redemption.
For
Ah,
sure.
yes, the
Red
video
Dead
game.
Redemption. Yeah.
Two. One of the
gets
best video
consumption and then
games
he
of all
goes to
time.
redeem himself, right? That's the plot of Red Dead Redemption?
Man, you know shit about video games, man.
I don't.
Shut your mouth. We're talking video games right now.
Talking video games. No, he dies of it in the game. The main character dies of it.
Well, spoiler alert,
Oh.
now I can't spend 25 hours of my life learning how to ride a horse and fish.
It's so much fun. And guess
Okay,
what?
Mac does know Red Dead
Yeah, I know a
Redemption.
little
You
bit about
do.
it, buddy. I just
You
don't know the
do.
plot.
He gets it. He's like, I'm gonna farm with my thumbs.
Yeah, it's
for
Grand
30
Theft Auto
hours.
for nerds who love the Old West. It's white dude Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Spoiler alert, you might die of consumption at the end, but if that's the path you choose, there's alternative endings.
I always thought consumption was you died from alcoholism. Like I thought it was like you drank because you consumption. I just did the.
That's how we die of consumption now.
Oh.
Back then, it was like a disease.
Okay.
And it was very common. So, holy crap, what a way to dive into your fears for Poe to write this story after he
Yeah.
watched so many people die that way. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the ultimate exposure. We talked about exposure ERP. I'm tired. The thing you do for OCD. This is the ultimate exposure. If your whole family has died from this, to be like, what if I wrote a book about people from dying from a very similar illness? It's crazy.
I think that's the one thing
yeah.
I miss is that like I think we don't do it enough as artists anymore where it's like I'm gonna make just a very clear sometimes it happens, but also sometimes it's like we need to make a Marvel movie. But then sometimes you get like Sinners or something, right? Or like a book like that, like where it's just about okay, I have this idea in my head. How do I verbalize it? How do I make a metaphor for it that's not just a 1-2? Like it's just like it's about the feeling and just kind of exercising that feeling through an artistic form.
Yeah,
Or maybe people do
storytelling.
and I just don't see it Weapons was that too. Maybe I'm just an old fogey who just watches episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm, but that's I like
You can be both. You can be two
You can be
things because we would not deprive you of that. Well, Prince Prospero is
That's his real name. I'm so
he's
sorry.
our guy. Real name of a fake guy. Gathers 1,000 of his nobles and retreats to a fortified palace. The gates are welded shut to keep the plague out, and the group isolates themselves from the suffering outside.
And then they all get together and sing Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine.
There's
like all
no
those celebrities.
plague.
Remember
could
when
you
all the
imagine reading
celebrities did
this
that?
during that? Like some of you were reading on a Kindle and you swipe one way and it's imagine you go back to this and you're just like, God, we're gonna die, huh?
You're like, this is what's happening. It's a bunch of rich people holed up and telling us you guys are going to be okay while we have everything you could ever want. That's
My anxiety will act in that way where I will go sometimes I'll spiral super hard and I have to like play solitaire and watch something I've seen before because
Huh.
I'll get into this weird space where I'm just like everything in the world is built against me. Not even me like there's no way
Yeah.
for me to crawl out of like there's a system in place to keep me in this hole and like it's so clear. Not even in a hole of like it's like you cannot get to a place of absolute freedom. You're always just in this little rat race and then I'll think that just too many different ways. And then I'll just be like, I'm gonna play gambling solitaire for 2 hours and just try to just
You are an old man, aren't you?
Boy, oh boy, we are taking. I couldn't have predicted how deep down the rabbit hole of our psyches this book was going to take us.
It
But
really-
I
I
am
mean, hey.
here for it.
you
My
are
goodness.
wearing a hobbit. Cape.
It's just a cloak.
It
It's just a
is.
standard poncho.
Oh, it's okay. It's not a hobbit one.
No,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
but I'm
Are
flattered.
you sure?
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's a
the exact color of the Frodo poncho.
Yeah, and it has like the
You're
drape.
missing a little leaf. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't have the leaf of the Malorn from Lothlorien. I do not have
Okay,
that.
okay,
I
okay.
wish.
Well,
It's not
inside
a
the palace.
Lothlorien. Oh, yeah. Want to know where they got those capes from? They were in that elven palace. I like palaces.
Inside the palace, Prospero. Oh, amazing. High five.
That's terrible.
That's not where I thought that was going to go. I thought I was going to get a high five. Not what you handgun into your mouth. Okay. Well, handgun, meaning a gun shaped of hands. Mac
Okay.
doesn't have a handgun.
So-
We're moving on.
so, Prospero-
Prospero fills
He's in-
his time.
But sorry, but like I just want to point
You
out.
want to talk. Sorry,
Just
I'm
let
such
him
an
read
asshole.
it. Let him read it.
No, but it's relevant to the previous
No.
bullet point. Is
Okay.
when he locks all his people in, it's not just his
Uh-huh.
buddies, like it's also his servants, right? Like he's got his jesters,
Hmm.
he's got everyone he needs to make himself comfortable that he is now saved from the plague,
Oh.
which I thought was interesting because it wasn't just like hey guys, let's go hang out in Park City and avoid inevitable death. It's like we're gonna bring along the people we also own, and so that's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna lock yourself in a palace to escape a plague. You're gonna have freaking Skrillex there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Somebody's got to
Skrillex and
freaking
like Abby, the housemaid.
Abby.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
Well,
you're not gonna do your own cleaning,
I'm not
clearly.
gonna I'm not gonna
no.
wash my bed every 2 weeks. She's gonna do it.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it. Not going to be me. Well, Prospero fills the time with endless entertainment dancers, musicians, wine, laughter, Skrillex for sure.
Mhm.
Life becomes a masquerade of indulgence and distraction while the world outside is dying. Which, that's kind of, I mean, there's so many
Feels
levels
like
of symbolism here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, because he talks a lot about, like, they have a clock that chimes so loud
Mm.
that it scares them, and then they say, "It's not gonna scare us," and then it does, and I was like, "This is what New Year's feels like." It's like, "Oh, we did it again."
Yeah. I got to get a grandfather clock specifically for New Year's so it can be like dong,
Yeah.
Dong, and you just be like, "Oh, eventually I'm
dong.
gonna die."
Those things are probably
LMFAO was just playing as loud as I could get it. And now it's stopped, and everybody's looking at each other awkwardly.
And whispering like, "We're not gonna be scared this time, right? Next
Uh-uh.
time we're not gonna
Evan.
be scared." No.
Evan, are you stuck in 2011?
Yeah.
Skrillex,
Skrillex,
LMFAO.
LMFAO.
I don't
What's
know.
going on, man?
Name
Am
one
I?
modern have you named a modern musician that you like? Can I sound drunker? Musician?
Musician.
The
I
Spanish
like
imposition.
modern musicians. I like Martin Garrix. No, he's kind of old too.
You made that name up.
That doesn't
No,
even
no,
yeah, that's fake.
he's a DJ.
Martin
Okay,
Garrix
fine.
is the guy who taught Kyle about crows.
No.
Who do I
Right.
like?
Who do you like?
I like Nine Inch Nails. I would
Oh,
have
okay.
No, I
90s
wouldn't.
band.
They would
That's a
make me
90s
sad.
band.
Still, it's okay. Good though.
Well, they're dropping the Tron soundtrack though, and it rips.
Of 70s a sequel to a 70s movie with a 90s band. We're all old men.
I'm not happy about how right you are about my music choices, so we're going to move on. The Grand Masquerade Ball is held in a suite of 7 rooms, each decorated in a single color: blue, purple, green, orange, white, velvet, and finally, black.
Violet, not the color velvet.
Okay. Mac often says, "Hey, I'm the dumb one on this podcast. Here's my turn to be dumb." I read this and I said, "Purple and violet are the same damn color." Am I wrong?
Well, you're not
Oh.
completely wrong.
That's correct.
They're
Yeah.
cousins.
Sorengale. The 7th chamber has a scarlet window.
No, we're not
with-
moving on from this. What is the difference between purple and violet?
They're different shades.
Okay, we got to look it up.
They're different shades, dude.
How many shades?
At least 50.
69.
Oh, yeah. My 4th wing is pretty hot.
69 Shades of Violet. Is that our romantasy title?
That's our next one. I'm going to, well, you know what? For the end of the year, that's what we'll do for our special episode is I'll write a book called 50 Shades of Violet.
Oh my God. Look, they are different. Violet's sort of it's bluer and
It's bluer?
like some whiter. I'm trying to describe it. It's lighter.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just lighter. It's a lighter purple.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that clarity. I just
Different
thought that was
shade.
interesting to have. If you're going to have 7 different colors, there's a lot of colors. Why choose 2 that are so similar? That's
mean,
not
he
the
hit-
point of this book, but
He hit
all
all
the-
of them, though. What colors did you have your rooms?
gold, Dijonnaise.
What's
What the hell is
Dijonnaise?
Dijonnaise? Is
that
that like
mustard?
Dijon mustard with
I'm
mayonnaise?
assuming it's the color of the mustard.
Similar to gold, so you've already failed immediately.
That's right.
Cerulean,
Cerulean. That's just blue. There's already a blue
marigold,
one.
Marigold. You have 2 that say gold and 2 that are a similar color. We're doing great.
purple,
There we go.
grimace.
Also purple.
Um,
You need 7? How many rooms is there? 7 rooms? You need one
can't
more.
name 7 different colors.
Same
Hamburglar.
Hamburger.
Yeah, one of them's not even a
black.
color.
You named the McDonald's.
Ronald McDonald Red.
We're okay. So there's lots of colors. Yeah, freaking uncultured swine are just going from room to room, and then people like us 3 go into the violet room. And they're like, "Wait a second, we've been in this room."
in this room.
Are we sure this isn't the purple room? And they're like, no, it's not the purple room. We're like,
No.
Prospero, my guy, I might be a couple of shots deep, but I think you're full of fucking shit.
Yeah. And also, Prospero, how did we get this invite? We don't belong here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are we doing here
What's
with
happening?
Skrillex?
This
And
guy keeps pulling me aside and telling me we're in the
Radiohead.
violet room when we're in the purple room, and it's really making me uncomfortable. Can somebody talk to him?
Yeah.
I think he's the guy that's running the party. I can't tell.
uh, Third Eye Blind is here. I don't
Okay,
know.
Evan, we
Okay.
get it. You love the 90s.
The Seventh Chamber has
You're not even
Scarlet
you weren't you
Windows.
were 5 in the 90s. These bands,
Yeah, but they're so good.
they are so good.
But you should listen to something from, the past 10
Now.
years.
Yeah, yeah, The Big Bang, the sound of it is just the '90s grunge scene echoing through eternity. It's my
Pretty
belief.
much. I mean, I like Kid Cudi, and he's just basically doing rap Kurt Cobain.
You wanna
Yeah,
hear my Kid Cudi?
yeah.
It's a lot of humming. That's the joke. It's a lot of, The Seventh Chamber has scarlet windows, and there are, fires behind them. So, because it's not, like, open to the outside, because if you made a window to the outside, a peasant could break through, or Al Pacino could throw a brick through your window, so
Ooh-ah! Ooh-ah!
precisely.
These are
So
nice windows you got here.
Wow.
Are you guys
That's good.
worried about the Red Death? I'm not. Oh, I'm not,
Not
buddy.
me.
I'm not too scared of the windows. No. I'm
They have
actually pretty
torches.
excited about the
God damn it.
windows. Have you met my buddy Prospero? That started to get a little macho man in there.
The point is there's torches. They're behind the windows because that lets light through the window because he wants it to look like a window, but it's like scarlet panes, and so you just have firelight dancing through, casting all these spooky shadows on
Mhm.
everything in the big black room.
Yeah, it's a
Scary.
really, really freaky deaky privileged way to live is to have these very interesting rooms that you're just like, hey, guest, come from one room to the other and look at the shadows and look how interesting I am because I made these interesting rooms. That's what Prospero is all about, and that's where people are partying. I'd
Yeah.
imagine it's the kind of partying where, someone might be hooking up in the, I don't know, in the wardrobe. They might be doing drugs for that time, which is probably
Yeah.
just like extensive amounts of glue. And I don't know what kind of drugs they were doing at the time, but it's
I
one
think
of those parties.
morphine.
Morphine, shit ton of
Yeah.
morphine. Yeah.
Lots of morphine. Well, nobody wanted to go in the black room. They kind of were just like, it's spooky in there. There's a clock. And every time the clock would ring, they would all stop. There were the orchestra and Skrillex would just stop what they're doing. Okay, the revelers grow uneasy until the chimes fade and the party resumes.
Very
Every day I'm
scary clock.
shuffling. That's what happens after
No, you're
the
right. It's
clock
like
stops.
the
Yeah.
scariest clock sound you've ever heard where
Like,
everyone
okay.
And then
and
some
then
guy's like, "Hey there, Delilah, does it feel in New York City? What you do?"
but this happens how
Never
often
made
do
it as a wise man, only made it as a poor man bleeding.
This is how you
You
remind me of what
for what I really am.
so how often is this clock chiming though? Is this happening every hour? That
Usually, typically,
Every hour on the hour.
every
as
hour on the
clocks go.
hour they get terrified, they stop, and then they
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Exactly.
doing.
It's
No.
just Mos Eisley. Yeah, exactly. Well, at
It's
midnight.
Jizz. The band's name is Jizz. Thank you. At midnight,
What?
it's the name of the band in Star Wars, or the music that they're playing is called Jizz. Jzzzzz.
At midnight, a masked figure appears, dressed like a corpse afflicted with the Red Death. The guests recoil in horror, and the figure slowly moves through the rooms towards the Black Chamber. Nobody's happy about this.
No.
They don't like that he's there.
It's not cool
No.
when a ghost shows up to your rager and looks like death and like a dying corpse. It's just
I
like, guy, I was talking to this girl over here. I thought I was gonna make it work. I was gonna get some drinks. Now you're just screwing up the vibe. I mean, I got my guy DJ Apple D and Will I Am and Fergie. They were singing for us, and you're just coming in.
bumming
It's
me
drying
out.
everybody up in here, buddy. Like, what are you doing?
What are you
So
doing?
so didn't some guests think like it was just like a really insensitive costume he was wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Where
think it was
there's
just
like
like scary because it was mean.
yeah, they're like, why would you dress up like someone with a plate? That's messed up.
It's like if somebody came to your party dressed as Joe Biden, you'd just be like, "Let that poor
What are
man
you
be
doing?
old."
What are
Yeah.
you doing? Like it's not funny.
It's just
It's
sad
just
and weird.
sad.
It was weird.
Just
Prospero, the prince, finally sees him and is like, everybody's kind of undecided. They're like, is this cool? Is this fun? Or no? Is this what fun is? And Prospero's like, come on, man.
it's not cool. No.
No,
It's
don't
not
do that. He's
it's
like, why
not
would you do
Lagoon.
that?
It's not what fun is. You guys are
It's a
Well,
It's
joke for
what
yeah.
fun
Utah
is.
people
That's only for
only.
the Utah listeners.
Okay, sorry.
Majority of the
Hey,
listeners. Sorry to Tiffany and G.
Prospero's not happy. He's like, "Somebody kill that guy," and they're like, "Okay." And then they try to get close to him, and they're like, "Yeah, but what if he has the plague thing? Like, should we shouldn't touch him." And he kind of walks slowly through all of the rooms, approaching the end, which is the black room. I don't know if it's like, is that ringing any bells? Sort of approaching the end. Okay, so Prince Prospero rushes after the figure. Finally, he gets to the black room, and he's like, "Now this." That is a bridge too far. You've now gone in every room. It's time to die. And he rushes him with a dagger. But when he enters the black room, the Red Death turns around and then Prospero drops down, dead. He's dead
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
He's like, "You went through all my rooms. Purple, red, violet, all my special rooms.
White.
White, that's the last straw." And he rushes at him, and everyone else is way too afraid to do anything. So I think he felt emboldened, like, "It's my party. I gotta shut this weirdo down. No one's
Mm,
gonna do it." Um, and he died because of it.
Yeah, and he just
yep.
kinda gets him. He's like, "Haboo!" And the guy's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just sort of turns around. He's like, yikes.
"Gotcha."
Yikes.
And Prospero's like, "Oh, so God, oh no, I shit my
Oh,
pants. Oh, I pooped in my pants. Oh no, I pooped in my pants in front of my butt."
that, that wasn't all in the text, but yeah,
It's
that's
No.
written in
basically
my
how it
version on the
happens.
Kindle. That's
He
exactly what it
doesn't
says.
die in this story, he doesn't die of the plague though, right? He just
No.
dies, not the classic plague symptoms.
No, he just drops dead,
Yeah.
and they all freak out. Everybody's like, "Whoa," and then
Yeah.
they rush the stranger, and then they find that the costume's empty, like, it's just
The
non
costume just falls to pieces, right?
yeah, it's like a robe. There's nothing in there, and then they kinda freak out, and then they sorta just all one by one
Yeah, and they all slowly start
start
dying as they
dying.
try to, like, get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then everybody dies.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, what do we think about this? It's a short story, it's a very quick read, and it's so scary.
It is terrifying. The writing is very well done. It paints a very colorful, dreadful picture.
Yeah, I want more of these horror stories where it's not like your classic. I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded by some of the horror genre. I mean, it's still really good, but just the classic. Oh, there's a guy and he's creepy and like this just felt different to me. But it was just as scary as anything, if not scarier, because of what it represented. And just, I mean, the Poe, the way he writes is terrifying. Like, there's a reason he's
Yeah.
so damn good and recognizes because, like, the way he describes things and leads up to it's terrifying, and you're on the edge of your seat.
I like what Max said earlier, where it's like when you make art to just try and describe a feeling, like I he at this time, he was caring for his wife who had consumption, and he knew because 'cause he'd seen it with his mom and his stepmom, he, like, knew she's gonna die slowly and painfully, and I'm gonna have to watch this whole thing again, and I like to believe he wrote this story, like, just trying to put that
Just getting
feeling
that feeling out.
out
Yeah.
of just watching, the slow approach of inevitable death, you know?
Yeah. And then you run to stop it, and it just all it does is speed up your demise. It's just
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
he sprints towards like, "No, it can't. It's not gonna happen," and that just kills you faster.
yeah,
Futile.
causes more suffering. I feel like someone who had not experienced that degree of, like, sadness and suffering could not have written something in a way that is as haunting as this is. Because, like,
Mhm.
the story, very simple story, but the way it's written is so haunting and so sad and just, like, it's like you're there. Yeah, it's like that feeling, Mikhail said, like, you feel it, and it's I mean, it made me realize I need to read more Poe because he's so freaking good.
He's interesting. And I think that's why I like that we're doing these short ones, because we get a taste of just like some of these great authors. We'll read bigger ones from them later on, but like just seeing how good some of these authors can be with 90 pages, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes me wanna just, like, sit and write down I feel like I wish everybody's journal was like this, because I feel like if I could exercise my feelings and describe them to this depth, I would have a better understanding of it and be able to deal with it better, as opposed to, like, just kinda feeling stuff and trying to figure out what it is and kinda just, like, vibing through life. Like, if you could just sit down and actually, like, "Let me just write down this as a story,"
You
and
know,
just
they
kind of purge it in that way so I can understand it, so I can see what I'm dealing with, you know? Know your enemy.
Yeah,
yeah, they
understand.
say, I've been told by, mental health professionals that, like, writing in, like, that third person narrative is actually healthy. Like, people who do that are actually, in a lot of ways, healthier because they put distance
Mhm.
from themselves. So yeah, that's interesting that you bring it up because I think it is more helpful. I've never done it because I'd feel weird if I started journaling and be like, today Kyle fell down the stairs and pooped his like I'd feel weird about that,
like
Yeah.
you do all the time.
which happens every day. But
You're
it's
always
clear
falling down the
like
stairs and eating
I'm always
batteries.
in pooping. Yeah, but like if you can
Pooping.
put
Eat batteries. You gotta
yeah,
stop eating batteries, Kyle.
Yeah, dude. We called the
can't stop
cops
once
like
stop.
6 times.
Not gonna stop eating batteries.
It
They're
never
just too
stopped.
damn expensive. But yeah, if you put distance between yourself, I guess that's helpful.
Yeah, I journal. I fall off whenever I'm busy, but I do find that, like, the days that I journal, it's a lot less tumultuous, you know? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like your day if you start the day out with a journal, you're not, like, figuring shit out throughout your day, and you're just like, "Oh, I'm in a bad mood today." You kind of it's kinda clear.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like your dreams got your brain in order while you were asleep, like, the chemicals, and, like, you figured all that shit out while you're asleep. Now you just gotta get the machine that runs it, like, the you part of it, you gotta get that part kinda locked in. Again, to bring it to the book, like, the ability to do that to this degree with this specificity is like, this is, like when people talk about art, I'm like, "God damn." To just be like, "My
yeah,
wife's dying. Let me write this terrifying parable that will
yeah.
that will stand the test of time." Like, that's just
Really? Oh,
amazing.
Exactly.
yeah, absolutely.
The um the other thing kind of like along these lines that I thought was fascinating though is that sure, I'm sure it helped him process and it's probably like it's fun and nice and optimistic to think of like, oh, this was Poe like processing this, but you got to like think
No,
about
this is his job
where
too.
well, yeah, but also where he started the story is a bunch of people locked in a castle trying to party and avoid their feelings. Like he definitely knew what that was like too. He knows how
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
that doesn't like delay anything. Like so anyways, I'm just like all these people kind of like partying and then the clock chimes like something recognize like reminds him
The
of
time
what's
is passing.
happening,
It's
right?
it's
So it's
coming.
like I'm sure his mom like coughing, right? He's just trying not to think about it. He hears a cough and he's like, "Oh man, yeah, that's happening." You know,
Uh,
it's like you know he tried to drown it out.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's such a just the imagery of a cough bringing you back to, "Oh, shoot. We're back in it. I've been trying to avoid,
Yeah.
I've been trying to avoid, but death is around the corner,
Mhm.
and there's nothing I can do about it, and a cough or, like, whatever it is just as shocking as this loud ass clock." That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah. So good, so good. Well, what do we think about it? I mean, we've been talking about it. This is
Yeah,
an
we did
awesome
this one.
story. There's a
Yeah.
reason that it's like people still talking about it. It's so spooky. It's a great start to our October.
Yeah.
Should we do some fun facts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love a fun fact.
All right, here's a fun facts. This first appeared in Graham's Ladies and Gentlemen's Magazine in 1842. Poe was paid $12 for this story.
Do we know
So
what that
this
is in
as
modern
I'm
day
assuming
currency?
it's pretty much like he got paid $50 to put something in Playboy. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not it sounds dirty now, but I bet it wasn't a gross magazine. Like
I because of how it's Graham's Ladies and Gentlemen's Magazine, that sounds like it's like these ladies and gentlemen are putting their "don't talk about it because we're a puritanical country" parts together, you know?
I think you're thinking Gentlemen's Club,
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
ladies
that's
and
where
gentlemen's let's
ladies
Google
and
it.
for some reason, the mental image that came to my mind is like a bunch of ladies with, like, their hair's in those, like, hair dryers that come down, and they're just
in the
gossiping, you know,
60s.
and somebody's, like, reading the magazine, and they're like, "I didn't care for that story at all. That's
I didn't
just depressing.
well, that was horrifying.
What does it mean? I don't like
It
that."
just yeah, Graham's Ladies and Gentlemen's Magazine sounds like the most 1842 magazine of all time, and we don't even know if it's dirty or not, but
It's true.
$12, that sucks even for that. Yeah, that can't be more than like 150 bucks our time.
Okay,
No,
it was
yes.
basically
It's
like
not a
People
lot.
magazine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
bummer. I
like
wanted to
short stories, critical reviews, music.
read the, uncut version of The
Yeah,
Masque of the Red Death where after surprising everybody, he just starts, you know, everybody just starts having sex with the
everyone just
Masque of the
started
Red Death.
I mean, that is what's happening in this book. He keeps hinting at it, but it's like they're being debaucherous and they're having a lot of fun, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a ditty
Yeah.
party."
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
shoot. There's a lot of baby oil at
Oh,
this
yeah.
party.
This is a ditty party for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Fun fact number 2, at the time, We talked about this. Poe's wife, Virginia, was sick with tuberculosis.
Boom.
Also, Red Death may have been modeled after cholera epidemics at the time, 1830s and 40s. Some link it to tuberculosis or even the plague. Mac, you pointed out in the script here the Phantom of the Opera,
Hmm.
where Gerard Butler
He
pops
shows up
up in the red
as the
mask
Red Mask.
to
Yeah.
a
Oh.
masquerade party.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Whoa, that's huge. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's this effing book. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just shows up and he's like, "I'm the Red Death," and everybody's like,
And
That
then they
is
sing
actually
Past the
exactly
Point of
what
No
it is.
Return.
Wow,
Yes.
that's such a good song.
"Yeah, that's
Incredible.
a good one." Masquerade.
That's also a good one.
Masquerade.
Was everyone wearing masks? I don't know who's who in the mask.
What's your name? What's your name? I cannot tell because you have a mask.
Because you have a mask
Masquerade.
covering half your face, and I don't know what the rest of your body looks like. I don't know.
Well, what's your name? No, seriously, what is your fucking name? What's
I
your
forgot.
name?
Probably
What's
something.
your name?
What's your name?
Just tell me what your name is. Masquerade.
I'm trying to figure out who to send these party favors.
What's your name? Seriously, what's your name?
God damn it, tell me your fucking name.
I met this guy.
Masquerade.
He was pretty cool. We're gonna
Masquerade.
connect. We're gonna go golfing on Saturday. What was his name? Fuck is his name?
Gerard
This-
Depardieu.
And
That's
Gerard
probably his
Butler.
name.
Wait, is there a movie that's Gerard Depardieu and Gerard Butler and it's called Gerard versus Gerard?
I don't know. Gerard
But it's
Depardieu
recorded
just sounded
there.
French to me. So isn't
Yeah,
Phantom of the
he
Opera
is.
French?
It is.
No.
Isn't it? No, it's Andrew Lloyd Webber, so it's English.
No, like I know who wrote it, but like,
Like
isn't
the
it
novel?
set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's set in
yeah.
France.
Madame Géry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ugly
Mhm.
man in the basement. He sings.
When you put it in those terms,
His
There's an
face
ugly
is-
man in the basement. He sings. Oui. Yes, he's beautiful. He has a boat. He has a boat and canals. Underneath, in the basement, he's ugly.
and
the
he's got-
candles light themselves.
It's
They were just
lighting-
underwater. How
underwater
did the candles
candles.
get lit?
The production values this ugly man has, wonderful.
How did he get the organ down there?
Did he do it himself? Organs are heavy. Oh, that was not.
He is a
French.
genius.
He's a genius.
How
Ugly,
does he
ugly
scurry
man.
around in the dark? He's a
so
genius.
fast. He's a
It's like,
genius.
no, he's just a little rat person.
He has
He's-
boats. He sings songs. His beautiful voice.
Every day I sit down here and I think I will walk up the stairs and then I'll put my hand on the banister and I'll say, night time. sharpen." No. I come down the stairs.
I'm gonna
Then
come down.
I
Yeah,
say,
I'm gonna come down.
You were made.
All I need is just one 16-year-old that's pretty good looking to come in here.
Hey, she could be 16, she could be 14. I don't care. As long as she doesn't.
I'm an ugly man who has a lot of engineering skills and a
deformed as
beautiful
shit.
singing voice.
I'm very
Um,
good at things.
yeah.
Bet that's
Wow.
it. That's kind of it.
Symbolism
Well,
debates. Did you do that one? No?
Yeah,
Are
that's
we
right.
skipping it? So I thought
well,
that was
we kind of
interesting.
talked about it.
Well, I didn't even think about the 7 deadly sins thing. Like the
Yeah,
7
explain that
I
one
didn't
to me
either.
because I feel like that's a stretch.
Well, I mean, you'd have to assign colors to. I think they have done that though. Hold on, let me look.
I feel like lust would be
Red,
Violet.
no, because that'd be
anger.
anger.
Oh yeah, they did. Okay, so red, wrath; orange, gluttony; yellow, greed; green, envy;
Mm.
blue, lust; purple, pride; white, sloth.
I would not have chosen
Okay.
those colors. Purple pride makes sense because the Romans wore purple, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's
the
the
Caesars
color
and
of
stuff.
royalty,
But,
yeah.
yeah, but the rest I don't get. White sloth.
Yeah.
The blue room's just insane. In the middle, there's just a bowl chock full of keys nobody even knows anymore.
We are 90-year-old men somehow. A key party.
Well, another book in the books, folks. Thank you for listening to Bibliofools. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Of course, do those things. Follow us on Insta at Bibliofools. We didn't talk about how
Wait, I want to
how
talk.
Edgar Allan Poe got electioned to death. It's fine. Let's talk about it.
Before we talk about, I want to talk about the fact that Mikhailin has a bullet point that says the name Prospero means prosper.
Okay, if we're being 100%, I
That's
did
a fun fact.
pressure against this. Yeah, it is funny.
Sorry.
You didn't know you
I
thought his
missed
name
it
was made up.
completely. I was like, that's a crazy name that ends with an O.
It's
But then as I read it, I'm like, man, I am so stupid.
that you didn't put together as Prospero, like
Like I did, but then I, I don't know.
the
You should have,
Prosperos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle was looking for something a little more down the middle. He was like, why isn't
I
his
know.
name I'm hiding from my feelings?
Yeah. Why isn't his name I have money and so hence death?
Oh.
That's
Oh.
okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, stupido. That's your name. Sorry.
They found Edgar Allan Poe. This is like
Okay, you
after.
told me this theory. I had questions.
How's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
your
yeah.
got.
theory?
I thought
Let's break it down.
I thought he was found on a bench babbling names, just like super drunk, and then died.
That was my impression as well.
That's what I've read. I heard of.
But he was in like strange clothes, and he was right next to like an election place, like a ballot house or
Okay,
whatever
so
they
tell us
called it.
your theory, Evan.
So there was a scheme at the time, is a real thing called a cooping scheme. And they named that because they keep all the people in like these chicken coop type cages, which is horrifying.
So terrible.
But they beat you and drug you and get you super drunk. And then they take you from election place to vote like multiple times in various disguises. So they're just trying to like get as many votes in. So there's like a political thing to get their party elected. They'd kidnap people and do these cooping schemes. So the fact
No.
that they found him like fucked up on a bench next to like an election house right during an election and in like clothes that were not his and couldn't put together how he got there. And then he
But-
dies a couple days later.
I mean, there's two things, because immediately my mind's like, you mean the famous drunkard who couldn't get his books off the ground, wound up ODing on, and probably morphine addict, wound up ODing on a bench wearing weird clothes because he was poor. That's what, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I go back and forth because I'm like, that's a good reason to do it to him, because you're like, people will just be like, he's a piece of shit. So
I agree with Evan's theory because the more I learn about this time period, the more I learn that white people at this time will do anything to make sure that black people stayed slaves.
oh yeah, was it that?
Um,
That's what he was voting for?
Well, he's in
Actually, no.
Baltimore, so
No,
they would have been.
it's
Yeah, they would have been
trying to
pro.
get that.
But I have learned that
Anti-slaves.
people will do anything to get their own guy elected, and so if that
Yeah.
means torturing someone and and making them vote on their behalf, that's pretty likely.
Yeah.
Is
They're
that-
dragging him to the ballot box. He's like, guys, wait. Every day I'm shuffling.
He's like, quoth the raven. They're like, shut the hell up.
I got a feeling.
It's like, guys, my mom,
Woo!
my stepmom, my wife, I can't handle anymore.
Like, just inject him with the morphine. Shut this guy up.
He's like, yeah, this guy's sad.
We're not even gonna do the ballot thing. Leave the box with him. Let's just get out of here.
This guy is a bummer.
This guy sucks.
He's like, the bells.
And they're just like, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, we can't do it with him. He's too far gone. What if
He's
there
wa-
was a conspiracy where they were going to do it to him, and then he was just too much of a hassle, so they just let him die?
They're like, you stay here.
He's like, I'm gonna take one more. They're like, no, we need you to walk into that building. He's like, I'm gonna take one more for the road, and I'm gonna walk. I'll be right there. And they're like, no, yeah, take that one more. We'll be over
They're
here.
like, where do you keep getting this? We're not giving you this alcohol. Where is it coming from?
Didn't you check his pockets? I'm like, yeah, he just has so many pockets. It's
It's
Baltimore in the
1800s.
1800s. He has a waistcoat. There's so many pockets in all of his clothes. It's how we all dress. You guys don't know this? Other people that are with me in the 1800s.
Crows keep bringing him trinkets. I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
This guy's best friends with crows, but he wrote the Raven. It's confusing. We don't know what to do with him. Let him die. Let him die. Die.
That is terrible that's probably how he died.
It's
Possibly.
rough. Either way, after all of the like putting his feelings on paper that he did as a service to the world, it's just a rough way to go either way.
I mean,
did
he
have
was
one
not
question.
recognized for it either. Everybody was just like,
No.
this fucking guy keeps writing these sad, gross books. And I think, wasn't it, they thought that they were like super, it's like the equivalent of like if Michael Bay or somebody like that. Like everybody's like, it's just, he keeps giving us schlocky nonsense. And then like 100 years later, everybody's like, this is the most amazing thing we've ever read.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
that's how I feel
Ugh.
about Transformers. Every time I watch a Marvel movie, I'm like, you can't get a modicum of what Michael could do with Shia and $100 million.
Not one modicum. I have a question for you boys.
What?
You have a palace.
What's the question?
Okay,
Are you
let
starting the
me
question
say
now?
the question. There's some setup
Okay.
to the question.
Is it 1, 2, 3, go question, or is
Nope.
it no?
Nope, I will no numbers. Just let me say the question. You
When
have
do
a
I
pal.
start letting you say
Okay.
the question? Are
All
you
right.
asking it
There
now?
are several
Kyle,
priors.
I
The
think he's
first of
asking us the
which
question, Kyle. You gotta pay attention.
I was
one
drinking Gatorade.
Yeah, see, Kyle wasn't paying
out of a
attention.
can? What the fuck?
No, out of a
Can.
Gatorade bottle, you weirdo.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that
Who
correctly.
drinks
My bad.
Gatorade out of a can?
You know what?
Canadians.
What's your question, Evan?
You have a palace and a lot of alcohol or whatever you want. You have a lot of money in a palace and there's a plague. And you got to put whoever you want in your palace to just live out years and escape a plague. Who is coming to your palace?
Is it people like we don't know as well? Like
Anybody.
it can be anyone,
It can
alive or
be
dead.
anyone.
No,
Alive.
Oh my God,
Okay.
Kyle! If you say like Dostoevsky, I'm gonna come over there and punch
No,
you right
he's
in the
dead.
boob.
Dostoevsky is
He's
dead and
He's
would be
dead.
a bummer, dude. He would have
Yeah,
been a
would
huge
suck.
bummer.
No, man. Of
You're
course
just
I
very.
would bring him.
See, I knew it. See, I told you.
What?
Mac,
You don't want to
answer.
discuss the finer things? It doesn't matter.
You want to wait out a plague with a Russian philosopher?
I mean, I'd bring other
That's
people
the
too.
fastest way to suicide.
Yeah.
Like
That's how you missed yourself so fast.
Steve Carell would be there too. Carrot Top would also probably be there too.
Dude, your
Oh my God,
palace
your
sucks,
palace is a
dude.
Okay, just
nightmare.
kidding. I'm not bringing Carrot Top. That guy's scary.
I hate your palace, dude. I hate
Oh my
that.
God!
Okay,
you'd set
Mac,
yourself on fire and put yourself out just to feel something different.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? We each get 3. We all have to share a house, and this is no friends
Okay.
or this is no
No
friends or
friends or
family.
family. Just
Because-
This is
Because
our.
their family's already there.
They're dead,
just
and
No.
now we
Oh,
have.
okay.
No,
Well, just not part of it. Okay.
They're just not a part of it. I just don't want to think about it.
Giving me droopy dog face.
I love your guys' families very deeply. I'm
This
just
is a
saying
good idea.
we each get 3. That's it.
Okay.
You get 3 celebrities and this is your Red Death house.
Okay.
Okay, you only get 3.
Kyle, are you bringing Ben Folds? Because if not, I'll bring Ben Folds.
Okay, you can bring Ben Folds.
All right, I'm bringing Ben Folds. I'm bringing Paul Giamatti.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
I'm
that's a good
bringing
one.
the corpse of David Bowie. We're gonna bring him back.
You're gonna waste one on
No,
a dead
we're
guy.
gonna be in there for a while. We're gonna figure out how to bring him back.
Who else are you bringing? Dr. Frankenstein? Yeah,
Nope, just David Bowie.
just David Bowie.
We're gonna
Okay.
try.
You're
every
wasting
method.
one of your 3 on.
On a
And we're
dead
gonna
body.
bring back a dead body that
Look,
was musically
if there-
inclined, so all of his ability would be gone.
If there's
David Bowie would be so good.
0.0001
cool to talk to.
chance of getting David Bowie in my palace within the 6 years, I'm taking it.
Okay, so you
Okay,
had Ben
all
Folds.
right.
You had
Paul
Giamatti
Giamatti
and
and
David
David
Bowie.
Bowie.
okay, Mac. You go.
There's no way to beat that. That's a perfect 10. I want in our we got Denzel.
Uh-huh.
We're getting Denzel Washington in there. And then
All of Evan's people
So
were
I don't-
white.
yeah, they were.
That's on me.
I
That's
don't,
on
but
me
I
right there.
I wanted a musician, but I'm like, we already have Ben Folds.
Well, you can bring. We need variety.
We need like a singer.
Adele.
Yeah, you're right in where my head was. I was like trying to think of either her. Jennifer Hudson. Oh no, Kelly Clarkson.
No.
What about Leia
Kelly
Salonga?
Clarkson over Adele?
Not over Adele necessarily, but I feel like she can sing
Only in
more
my wildest
songs.
dreams. Just kidding. Sorry.
I think Kelly Clarkson can sing more pop songs. Adele, she's gonna sing her stuff great.
Yeah, but she's
Okay.
gonna get smashed all the time and be just a riot.
She'd be
so
more
it should
fun.
be
You're
so
right.
much
Okay,
fun.
we'll do Adele. I'm
Yeah.
with you on Adele. So we got Denzel Washington, Adele, and then I want somebody who can like teach us stuff.
I would
I'm still
say-
and then Huberman. I'm gonna keep Huberman as my as my
Okay,
third
good.
spot because he can
Good.
keep us healthy. He can like keep us on the straight. So that way we don't just turn into fat blobs. Like he's just like, you guys can binge drink all you want, but we're working out tomorrow. And we're like, cool. Adele's about to do a handstand while she sings Someone Like You.
Yeah, it's good. This is good.
Okay, I would bring Stephen Colbert still. I like Colbert. What can I say? I like the guy. I like the guy. I like the way he looks at life. He's a
That's
funny
fair.
guy.
I did not know that.
Colbert. I'd bring the artist Shepard Fairey, so we could do cool art.
Oh,
And
nice.
I
Good
would
call.
bring as a singer. I'm just gonna look up who I've been listening to.
Well, we have
the
2
most.
singers, so you don't have to have a singer if
We
you don't
have
want
3
one.
because we're getting David Bowie about 3 years in.
We have
Okay,
2
I'm
and
gonna pull
0.1.
Evan, and we're bringing back Mac Miller.
It's
Corpse
an
of Mac
even
Miller.
more useless corpse.
But if there's a point zero,
There's more useless
chance.
corpses. We have one scientist with us.
Yeah, but like I have a lot of
It's all-
faith in that guy.
We have one scientist, us. Denzel, my people are useless. Denzel Washington and Adele. Well, I feel like Denzel, he might know how to do some shit. But like, we're not going to be able to bring a
Denzel can
corpse
bring him back.
Wait, we're gonna have two ghosts.
Yeah, 2 ghosts. Of the 9 people we could bring, 2 of them are ghosts.
We can bring.
We are planning on doing Frankenstein work. We didn't even bring any,
We're gonna be busy the
not
whole
one
time.
engineer. We need one engineer.
Dude,
I don't-
David Bowie's gonna just bring himself back because he's the coolest man who ever lived, and we're
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
spending the whole 6 years trying to be like, how do we get all this fentanyl out of this corpse?
I feel like it's going to end up being like me, Ben Folds, and Adele just avoiding everybody.
take it
Just
back.
being like, they're having meltdowns.
I don't
Fine,
know what's
fine.
going on.
Kyle
will-
and Stephen Colbert keep talking about Lord of the Rings. Denzel.
Paul Giamatti's in there.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
and Paul Gia-
they're just talking.
Yeah, me, Ben, and Paul and Adele are all gonna be hanging out. Denzel's gonna be like, I'm not putting up with these fucking people. I'll be in a room reading a book, and Huberman's gonna be with you, you and Mac Miller's corpses, trying to get them back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While
that's
Okay.
David
beautiful.
Bowie just
Is dead.
serenades us. for
He's the
6
2 corpses.
No, dude. No, he's alive, man. I'm telling you, we get his ghost day 1. We don't even have to bring him.
We didn't bring one
Bad.
Then guess
Ghostbuster.
what?
We didn't bring one person that has access to ghosts.
Here's the
There's
cool
not a
thing.
Dan Aykroyd in the building.
Here's the cool thing about once David Bowie comes back
Hell
is
yeah.
he can bring Mac Miller back because he's got the Babe of the Power magic from the Labyrinth. He's got the Labyrinth power,
Yeah.
and he's gonna bring Mac Miller back, and I could be like, "Hey Mac, why'd you do all those drugs, man? Why'd you have to do all those drugs, Mac Miller? You were getting into some really good shit." Like
You're gonna
you-
resurrect him so you can chew him out,
So you can
shame him for
yeah,
his
shame
lifestyle.
him about
No,
how
I
he
want to
died.
understand his
you
lifestyle.
monster.
I want to understand his lifestyle.
He was in heaven, and you bring him back to just be like, "Why'd you do the things you did here?"
No, and then I also want to be like, "Hey, did you know that 2009 is basically the perfect song?" I want to tell him that too.
He
I
was
don't
a
know.
treasure. We lost.
I do think that with
yeah.
David Bowie, there's a chance that we have a dark wizard. With Mac Miller,
Yeah,
it would
that's
just be
true.
a
He's just a
sad. Like,
stoner.
I would just feel bad about bringing a zombie back. I'd be like, I'm so sorry that we ripped you from your eternal slumber. But with David Bowie, I'm like, there's a chance that he's just some sort of mystical demon wizard that we've brought back, and we're just
I'm
like, all
telling
right,
you.
we got to deal with this.
My theory about David Bowie is that like the
He's
whole
hanging out with Tupac.
the beginning of Goethe's Faust, where like all the angels are gathered around and Mephistopheles the demon comes out and he's like, your servant Faust, I bet I could turn him. And God's like, yeah, we'll give it a try. I think it was David Bowie is a demon.
David
and he
Bowie
came
was
down.
Faust. Oh, he's Mephistopheles.
He's Mephistopheles, and he comes down and he's like, actually, on second thought, I'm just gonna be the coolest motherfucking person that's ever lived on planet Earth. I'm gonna live a perfect life, leave my songs as a gift, and then I'm gonna come right back here and just be like, I didn't do it.
Bowie was
You
so
thought I
good.
was.
See, I
gonna
feel like
do it.
we're gonna find out. Actually, he was just very successfully leading people to hell.
To Satan.
Because he was just sick as fuck.
Man.
He was like, Ziggy Stardust is gonna blow your mind.
There's people
Mhm.
that believe that too, which isn't that sad. They're
He's
like, if you're living your day and you're like, these people in Hollywood are trying to they're trying to sell us to the demons. I'm like, oh, what must your day be like if you actually believe that?
kind of
Yeah.
exciting. I
Kind
mean,
Ah,
sounds
that's
fun.
true. I mean, you're fighting for something, but also
Your
you're
life.
a dick and you can't read good. So like,
So you can't put 2 sentences together to save your
Yeah.
damn life.
you're like, I'm trying to fight oh God, I don't know what to do. Oh, I pooped on my pants.
and falling down the stairs. The point is, we love you.
We love you.
And parting advice, Kyle.
Another book in the bush. Do Evan's shit. Parting advice:
Yeah.
sickness comes and it's okay, and if it kills you, sorry about it. It's just kind of the way life goes sometimes, and not all of us can be as healthy as we want to be. But the more we learn to accept it, the better our lives will be. Sorry about it. Sorry about these bad things that are happening to you. But I think you'll be okay. I think we'll all be all right. Good night and good luck.